dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew? It's your boy DJ New Kid, your girl.
Sierra Nicole.
Back on the channel, man. We got Paternity Court yet again. We got times fathers pay for a child that wasn't theirs on Paternity Court. It's always cases like this, man.
Yeah, it happens.
You remember that one case we saw? That dude paid for that child? No, that was that dude who went to jail. No.
Oh, yeah. But he went to jail because he owed back child support, right?
But child support and the child wasn't even here.
Yeah, no child wasn't even here. Yeah, I remember that.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, sad.
But you telling me I'm paying child support for a child?
The child is not mine.
And what if the child like 15, 16? I've been paying all this time, bro. You know how much money I can be up on? And I wonder, can you go get that time? Can I go get that payback? No, for real.
I know you're serious.
In all honesty, I feel like if you've been paying for a child for years, well, the court's gonna say it was on y'all to get a paternity test, but it's on you to. I shouldn't have if the paternity hasn't been decided. I shouldn't be placed on child support. But if I'm seeking child support and we are in the process, paternity test should be forced to make sure that the father is the father of their child. Especially nowadays, since paternity test, you can damn near go to Walmart and go get one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel as though, I don't know. Hey, man, with that being said, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want the first part, you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it with a thumbs up.
Facts, man. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what this one about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
You two planning this baby and being together during the pregnancy, what happened that changed it?
Came back and there's a letter. You owe like $28,000 in back child support.
They getting most of my paycheck.
I've never given it to me. I ain't got no child support once.
After 37 years, a man came to paternity court to claim the paternity of his daughter.
Today to prove, Christine, that you are her father. Here to right your wrongs.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready to see the first time in 21 years?
Yes, ma'am.
The daughter, however, doesn't believe he is the father.
Ms. Turner, you don't believe Mr. Miles is your biological father?
I do not. My mom says you are not my father.
Why she changed her story, I have no idea. And why now I had the opportunity to be able to look for you because I wanted to see who you are.
It took you 37 years to do that?
I mean, I was 17 years old when I met your mom. And I'm hanging with my friends, and that's when I met your mom. We ended up breaking off, and a few months later, I'm in court. I didn't even know she was pregnant. Got summons to go to court.
He claims as a teenager, he was declared the father by the court, making him responsible for child support.
Correct.
Being named the legal father then makes you responsible for child support. You just out there, you're dating a young woman, you love her, you all get together, then you break up.
When asked about the nature of their relationship, he had this to say.
Were you both committed to one another?
I thought she was. She was with two other guys that I know of.
Oh, they were friends you knew?
Yes, ma'am. They told me. This was after we had broken up. I didn't know that until after we had broken up. Really upset me because I just had no idea that she was doing that.
The daughter said that the mother kept telling her he is not the father.
Believing was your biological father.
I didn't meet Richard until I was 16 years old. I went to foster care for 4 years. I went through lots of therapy. I'm back today. I'm strong.
And you're not alone.
Here's how he found out he owes child support and started paying.
In 1992.
The mother in this situation is completely messed up. Like, I wonder, at what age did the mother tell you that he's not the father?
He's not the father.
And you say you went to foster care, but he was deemed the father and had to pay child support. So who am I paying child support to? If you were in foster care now. So that don't...
A good question.
2 and 2 ain't adding to 4. It's giving a 3 and a 5 right now, because it ain't just adding up.
I'm so annoyed.
We filed our taxes. Taxes came back, and there's a letter, $28,000 in back child support. I just didn't have a clue that was even there.
What did you do to try to find her, Mr. Miles?
People that you knew and telephone lines, because I wasn't there. I was in Alabama, so I had no way of getting contact to anybody except through my family.
When Miss Turner was asked if she was aware that he was paying child support, she gave the court a shocking revelation.
My mom was staying with me. They had shipped a stack of checks. My daughter apparently went to the mail and got the mail. Your name is on this. And it was a stack of child support checks. Where'd you get that from? That should not be going to you.
Your experience, Miss Turner, was this man takes me, I spend time with him and his wife. He says he's my father.
I didn't hear anything.
So why did you just disappear? I would have tried.
I couldn't take another trip up there. I couldn't afford it.
My ass would have gotten in front of a judge.
It was it was like almost $1,000 to get a paternity test back then.
Her mother was not present in court, but she sent a statement that was read by Judge Lauren Lake.
I met Rick at a bar, and shortly after Rick and I split, I started seeing another man. When I add up the dates in my head, I conceived Christine. She had to be conceived around May 1979. Richard is not Christine's father. Does it change your opinion? Ms. Turner is your biological daughter?
No.
If you do find out today, are you willing to allow him to be in your life?
37 years, you could possibly move forward.
Telling me how you wanted to have a relationship and everything was going great. Say, I got new information right there.
Because I don't want to face failure from you again.
Ms. Turner.
Do you think he should? I ain't gonna hold you. If he ain't the father, you'll walk away. It's 37 years.
Honestly, in this situation, no. I just walk away because it's not like you've been in her life anyway. So it's like not no type of
there ain't no bond there at all.
Bond there that you'll be like ripped apart from this person you thought was your daughter.
I think the only reason why he would want to be in her life is because he feel like I paid for it.
Yeah.
Like I paid to be in your life.
Yeah, but
because she said a stack of checks. So where was the checks? They was obviously just sitting somewhere. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Money just sitting somewhere.
That's
and he talking about he had got a $28,000 for basic. Bro, that's somebody's salary. You know what I'm saying?
Been hurt a lot, and we have to take it one step at a time. And I will say this, if you weren't worth it to him, he would not have called this court.
It's time for the results.
Miles versus Turner. Christine Turner. Mr. Miles, you are not the father.
We've had a connection ever since the day that I met her mom. That's why I went and looked.
I'm not interested in finding my father.
Here for you if you want to talk.
Thank you.
A woman is unsure if a man...
I know it, though. The reason why I know it is because your mom knew. But why is your mom trying to stick it to this guy? She feel like he'll be the best one that could be the father?
And I'm also trying to figure out if she's sticking with the story that he's not the father, how did he... Well, I guess at one point she said that she felt like he was for him to be on child support.
They were young, though. You know how young couples be the breakup might not have went like they wanted it to, and so some women still be spiteful after the breakup. I'm pregnant by I was pregnant by you, but in all reality, she always knew.
But you moved on to somebody else regardless. She said she had got another boyfriend.
But she could have been still spiteful over that situation.
I mean, but I don't know. Maybe they can have a relationship.
The father, even though he owes $21,000 in back child support.
You currently owe almost $21,000 in back child support.
Yes, Your Honor.
You say your paycheck is garnished each week, leaving you only $70. Miss Frazier, you admit you've always known the plaintiff may not be. He's been held financially responsible for him.
Yes, Your Honor.
You say he really just needs to get over it.
Yes, Your Honor.
He reveals he's had his doubts and that he's been waiting.
Fuck, she did. That's just to get over it.
Come on now.
Bruh.
Like his whole check is garnished and he's only left with $70 for a child that you know probably deep down that's not his. You probably know who the daddy is.
I wonder how many kids is he on child support for, too. True. Is he on child support for other kids?
Or is it just yours?
Because if it's just yours and he only left with 70, damn,
that's crazy.
He behind. But if possibly he has more kids he on child support for, that's the reason why he's... But shit, I wouldn't mind booting one off. That's less money in my pocket.
15 years to determine the paternity.
Your Honor, we were in a relationship. She comes to me and tells me she's pregnant. I always ask her, are you for sure it is mine? You know, the doctor said right there, no, you're unable to have children. And now, $21,000.
Never asked child support from you. I never asked them to get child support from you, ever. You can look at the paperwork. The paperwork always said the other guy's name.
Uh-huh.
That's
So, hold on.
So,
how the hell he get on child support?
So the doctor told him
he can never have kids.
He'll never have kids. And then you got some other guy's name on the paperwork. How the heck he get intertwined in all this to be?
Because she had to go to the court and drop a name or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, I'm thinking like this: how much in hell he probably paying child support? You remember how much your dad used to pay? Like the number?
No.
I remember mine. My dad used to pay for me and my sister like $2 something a month. He used to complain about it all the damn time. I said, $2 something a month? You complaining? I said, that's chump change, little nigga. That ain't enough for a car note.
Oh my gosh.
But I done seen where I think one of my cousins, I think his dad was paying like $4, $5 a month. Mm-hmm. And then my other cousins, I think they got like $700 a month. That's a lot though. You know what I'm saying? I've seen where some only get 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if you lucky to pay child support at 50, you should still help with the child. Now, those who paying like up ballpark numbers, I get y'all argument. You know what I'm saying about the child support thing. I get it a little bit, but you still put time. But she shouldn't be like them rappers and stuff. Still put time into your kid, but she shouldn't be calling you up asking for no more money. You know what I'm saying? Or the kid. When you giving thousands of dollars. Nah, I get y'all argument. But those who only $100, $200, $300, you can do a little extra. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if the kid don't never really come live with you, I don't think you really got, you know what I'm saying? Still spend time with your child. Okay. Because the child still need both parents.
Years that I've been living.
Ms. Frazier claims she never said the child was his.
When you found out you were pregnant, did you tell Mr. Whistler it was his child?
I told him I was pregnant, and he told me it wasn't his.
Did other guys sign
the birth certificate? No. If I wanted that kid to have my last name and I wanted to claim him, I would be there for the birth, sleeping with this other man all this time.
Not until the child was 6 months old regarding the paternity.
Yes, Your Honor. She told me straight up, yes, it could be this other man. He should be standing up if it's his kid. He should be standing up for it. They were taking most of my paycheck.
Mr. Whistler brought the evidence to court to prove his claims.
From the Child Enforcement of the state of Missouri.
I've never received child support.
This letter from the state of Missouri indicates total past due support, $20,000. And so the other man may be the father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you receiving assistance from the state?
Food stamps.
They're going to then follow up with the father. Who did you tell the state? Did you put down Mr. Whistler's name too?
That was the name on the birth certificate.
Under the law, you are the legal father.
Yes, Your Honor. I certainly did, but I was to the impression it was my child. And now, here, $21,000 later in debt.
He brought a witness to court.
Your relationship to Mr. Whistler is?
Fiance. I've been doing some research. That's what I have here on child support.
And this evidence is presented to prove what exactly, Ms. Owsley?
The penalty for lack of child support.
And I've seen them take people for less than the $21,000. It's just not right, you know, for me to be in this position because of this.
He like, I ain't trying to get locked up now. I'm trying to be.
And I guess that's like when you in situations like this and y'all just kind of sleeping around, y'all ain't like either together for real or married or whatever the case may be. Don't be just signing off on a birth certificate if you already got doubt.
But like they said, like paternity tests back then were high as hell.
I mean, I get it.
And so that's the reason why a lot of fathers didn't come. Because I think some probably questioned whether they were the father or not.
So they didn't come at all.
They didn't come at all, or there's a possibility that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
They just signed a birth certificate thinking I'm the only one. Mm-hmm. And then maybe a week or two later come to find out I wasn't.
Yeah,
but I already signed a birth certificate, so.
here. Could have been the only person that could have been this child's father.
And never told you there was the other person?
Yes, Your Honor, until about 6 months later.
Watch this shocking revelation by Mr. Whistler.
The money to loan me to get her a ring, and I proposed to this lady. She took the ring and said, not right now, and put the ring on her finger. That this is taken care of after 18 years.
Was Miss Frazier aware he was paying child support?
He's been on the hook?
I've tried to get them to do it, and they have never done it.
So I pay for it.
I have never asked for anything from you.
No, yeah, it is the same thing.
And you feel like Dallas looks like you in many ways. And so if he is your son,
I will step up to the plate and do what I have to do.
The child, Dallas, was invited to the stand.
have to ask you directly, do you believe Mr. Whistler is your biological father?
As I was growing up, I did believe he was my father, but I was always told.
She always tried to list the other person. Have you ever met this other man?
Yes, I have.
Do you refer to him as dad?
I did one time.
Do you have a relationship with that man?
Not anymore.
Do you refer to him as your dad?
Yes, all the time.
You know he's on your birth certificate, right?
Yes, Your
You do know that, listed as your father.
Yes, Your Honor.
And nothing's been done about that for 18 years.
It's time for the results.
When it comes to the paternity of Mr. Dallas Whistler.
You think he really look like him?
Not to me, but what the other man look like?
I do. Only reason why I say he might look like him because of this area.
Again, what the other man
But what
look
the
like?
other man look like? Because she might just have a type. Because he look like he's tall. He don't look like he that tall though.
Mr. Whistler, you are not his father.
I'm wanting to spend time with you.
In this episode, a man denies he is the father of his daughter and demands payback in child support.
Mr. Harvey, you are asking the court to award you $496 and for a child you adamantly deny. Ms. Jett, in response to Mr. Harvey's suit, you have petitioned the court for the results of
What you saying?
No, I say he look like a stud.
Ain't shit.
His face too smooth. Look like he got some makeup or something on.
Ain't shit. He just got some smooth skin.
No, he looks like.
Mind your business.
deny. Ms. Jett, in response to Mr. Harvey's suit, you have petitioned the court for the results of a paternity test.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge Lauren Lake asked how their relationship was.
Take me back first. You met on a dating site.
I met her on a dating site, and she got pregnant 2 weeks after.
I actually moved with Harvey in July. We had sex every day. I was having sex with him every day.
You meet each other, move in together.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
When he found out she was pregnant, he didn't have doubts.
So happy. He was happy.
And Mr. Harvey?
I was happy.
Because you thought it was your child?
Yes.
Why'd you stop talking?
Cheating on me.
Okay, so there was a breakdown in the relationship,
Yes.
and then it ended.
After the baby was born, she demanded child support and other financial assistance.
I have evidence to show you that I have bought everything she
denied-
demanded
I
me.
asked him months
I have
and months.
evidence right here.
I'd like to
I
get
said,
her stuff.
okay, Your Honor, I have the receipt, and it might be.
You know what's so crazy? Because everybody be talking about your side eyes.
What?
Why you over here giving me the side eye? Every time something happens.
I am not.
When he started talking, you side eye. When you saw the baby, side eye.
The baby pretty, but
No,
that baby
that's why you
ain't
saw.
his. No, I was like, that baby pretty, but that baby ain't his, child.
Maybe the baby just taking more after her.
That baby ain't his. Well,
That baby look like he about too light skinned or something else.
but anyway, but I was laughing.
No, you
I-
side eye because
I
he looked at the baby.
No, it wasn't because of that. It was no. I'll tell you afterwards.
On there.
You need to make sure you bring me all of these things. 5, her car seat. 6, a baby crib. 10, her lotion and body wash.
Yes, I said that. Yes, but
Then you responded back,
Okay.
okay.
I bought
it
it.
took him months and months to buy this stuff.
She claimed he didn't get everything. I don't think that counts. Check it out yourself.
And he did not get all of those things, Your Honor.
He didn't.
No, don't act like you did.
I didn't get a pillow.
So how did he start doubting the child's paternity?
You claim now you did all this, and how did you get to that point? When did you start putting 2 and 2 together? Be specific.
After she had the baby, she was in a relationship.
Your
And
Honor,
another thing is she had the baby and tagged the dude name in the picture. If the baby mine, why didn't you tag me in the
Your
picture?
Honor.
Well, why the picture still stayed on your Facebook?
Honor.
Oh, you know she tagged another dude name in the picture.
Here's his evidence for that.
Your Honor.
I got evidence for that too.
Please.
First of all, I put a picture of my daughter on Facebook.
Why would you tag another man's name on your baby's
I
photo?
did not tag at all. I actually wrote the dude and I said, hey, my daughter, dad thinks that you're her father.
Why would this
And
guy
you don't
do
know,
that?
He tagged himself in her picture.
But you didn't do it.
No, I never did.
He claims he's been
tag.
supporting the child financially, which she denies. He brought evidence for that too.
You have been supporting the
No, he
child.
has
Yes, ma'am.
So what about the other times? So he hasn't given you money multiple times.
I only have evidence for that. So she's gonna say, yeah, he gave it, she got to. She would have said I never gave her that.
Wait, there's more evidence, this time from Miss Jett.
See, you brought some evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. He's suing me for $500.
Every time she called me, I gave it to her, Your Honor.
Real expenses.
Yes,
as
it is.
relates to your daughter.
I provide all these things by myself.
The feeding alone the state provides. She get wigs. I ain't trying to make her look.
You may step back to your podium, ma'am.
Judge Zorn asked if he only doubts paternity based on a Facebook tag, or there's more.
So, Mr. Harvey, your doubt is just based on a Facebook
No, it's not that. It's not that, Your Honor. She was like, she told me she was pregnant or whatever, so I went and got her and stuff like that. So I go through her phone, right? She telling this dude, she said, you need to pay for this abortion. And then she telling some other dude he need to pay for abortion.
Is this true? Ms. Jett, is it your contention you were not intimate with anyone else during the window of conception?
No, I was not.
Mr. Harvey also brought a witness.
Why you asking other dudes to be paying? Come on now, sis.
If you guys, he ain't gonna make this shit up, shawty. Why you capping up here? You know you lying on the old top. It's rhyming. It just comes out like this sometimes. But she, like, you trifling, bruh. You got the nerve to tell this fool that you gotta bring A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you don't bring it in a timely manner, then you got up here a whole pie chart. Transportation. Bitch, put some gas in your car. I ain't gotta put gas in your car. Because if the baby mine, when I had a baby, I had to provide for the child, right? Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna help me provide for the child when the child with me. Mm-hmm. So I can help you, but don't be demanding. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is how I'm paying 50% of helping you raise the kid. Now I don't have no kids, so I know some people gonna come for me. But how am I paying for 50%?
That's why at
your household, but you don't help
50%
with the child, especially if y'all co-parent equally. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about those who co-parent equally. I ain't talking about the ones who had a baby all the time. I ain't talking about those, and you come get the baby every now and then for a day or two.
Okay.
I ain't talking about bring the baby a Happy Meal. No, I ain't talking about those.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I'm talking about the ones who actually co-parent. You might got the kid a week, and then the kid go over there for a week. I'm talking about them rotations, which I don't even like that sometimes because
if it works for
if it
works, it works.
It works, but let me stop.
Court, who had a lot to say about the child's features.
Ma'am, stand. Step to the podium.
I'm his auntie.
You're his aunt.
Looking at my nephew's other children, we have strong genes. His brother's kids look alike.
And I have
they have the same head. His children look just alike from different moms. Baby has no genes of us at all. Well, that's my opinion.
And you see it in all the other children?
Yes, only the red color, and they're both red. That's not good enough.
Miss Jett brought her witness, too.
You are
Shardeja's mother. He called me and told me that Shardeja was pregnant and how I shouldn't worry about you leaving.
I did not know. Miss.
Oh, you called me. Don't sit up there and lie. You did call me.
I did not. I just met Shardeja.
She didn't tell me.
Is it your contention, Miss Canty, that he called, said he was going to take care of it? That's
that
what he was.
It.
Did you ever have any conversation with your daughter?
No, I didn't even know she was dating him. I didn't even know about him till I got that phone call.
It's time for the results.
Pertaining to Nolani Harvey. Mr. Harvey, you are not her father.
Check out what she said next.
Hold on. Did you see how she reacted to something? Because she knew.
I ain't see it, no, but...
Let me show you.
Pertaining to Nolani Harvey. Mr. Harvey, you are not her father.
Check out what she said next and the ruling.
That's fine. I was in a relationship previous.
Oh, now you in a relationship?
Miss Jett, you so diplomatic now. And you said no, and then as soon as I read the result, you went straight into politician mode. I just think that's a little unfair. It is this court's opinion that you are entitled to the $496. So the ruling is for the plaintiff.
Thank you. Get that man his money.
Child, now she's talking about I was in a relationship
before. So you were pregnant. Oh, what if you was pregnant this whole time when you got with him? And so when you got with him, you just wanted to keep having sex with him, so he would think he got you pregnant.
That he got you pregnant.
And you probably,
and then when you
y'all
told
probably
him,
moved. Y'all moved fast.
Mm-hmm, and you probably started showing, and he was like, "Oh shoot, dang!"
I done shot the club up. But whole time you been knowing you was pregnant, you just was making sure you have sex with him constantly, and probably wasn't using no protection. Let him, you know what I'm saying? All in you, knowing that, all right, so I can have like, persuade, because I feel like he'll be probably better. Y'all gotta stop being trifling, bro. That's trifling.
Just be careful out here, man.
Both ways.
Both ways.
Both ways, male and female. Be careful, bro. You do not want to get stuck with something like that for 18 years. I ain't lying. But hey, man, make sure y'all spell what's up in the comment section down below. We always here for y'all comments, man. Just don't kill me about the child support. I ain't got no kids. But I understand as a child being raised with the child support situation. That's what experience I'm speaking from.
You entitled to your own opinion, because sometimes you can be on the
I was on the receiving end of child support, and I know like the child support wasn't enough, and he possibly should have stepped up and did more. But hey, it is what it is.
Because some people do think, oh, I pay child support, I ain't gotta do nothing else. Y'all don't spend no time with the kids. Y'all don't do nothing else. It's just that.
Or even if you just spend time with the kids, still financially, the kids. What if your kids is in sports? Your kid in extracurricular activities?
Right, cool.
That little 2 some money ain't gonna help because they split between 2 kids. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's always, man. I do go by the name DJ.
Get it together.
I do go by.
You need some water. Your mouth dry.
I do go by the name DJ. No kidding. I can't stand you right now, bro. Hold on. Whoosah. They gonna make a whole blooper reel big.
Come on, for real.
I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
here to go.
We are.
Kid,
We are, y'all.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and on the